Welcome to Wired In. Today we're talking about lighting. What are some of the situations where a facility manager, it may not be a good idea to retrofit your building to LED?
Right. Well, and at the end of the day, lighting on paper is pretty simple. It consumes energy, right? When it's on, it costs money, right? So there is a cost to maintain lighting. You got to turn it on, that costs money. There's also a cost to repair it, right? And there's a cost to replace it. So if I can provide new technology that can reduce that cost, then there's a return on investment. So that's what we want to evaluate together. We want to sit down and say, from a maintenance perspective, am I providing the lowest lifecycle cost that I can provide right now to my facility, right? Am I making the right decision? Because if we're not, we need to start there. And then the second step is where am I going? Do I have a long-term lease? Am I moving out? Am I moving to a different location? Or am I gonna be there for a while? And how do I wanna spend my money, right? So return on investment is always wise, no matter what you're buying. I wanna get a return, right? So it's the same with lighting. So it's simple, right? It consumes energy. So if we can reduce energy by utilizing better technology, then we can create a return. So we want to lay out the technology.
So that's what a lot of people think about with LED. They think it's, I'm going to go from a 400 watt light to a 4 watt light or something.
Right.
So everyone concentrates on that part of the savings, but there are really other things to think about in terms of the simplicity of that lighting, right?
Yeah, and I think a lot of mistakes that facility managers or owners will make is that I want LED and they just buy it without really evaluating the system as a whole and how it's going to work, how it's going to benefit and support the facility itself. Right?
And I think that's really important to think about, because in the past, we thought about a 90 watt warm white bulb was the same. It worked in everything.
Right.
It looked the same everywhere you installed it, or a daylight tube was a daylight tube. Now there are so many different options and there's so many different parts of it that it can really be overwhelming to make the right choice, and it's so easy to make the wrong choice. So maybe talk a little bit about that in terms of when I'm deciding on LED, how do I not make the wrong choice?
Well, that goes back to really relying on a lighting expert, because even myself, it changes all the time. New technology is going to come out tomorrow. I have to stay up to speed on technology weekly, monthly, because it's constantly changing. It is overwhelming. And so that's where, relying on that trusted advisor, that lighting consultant, they can help you navigate the marketplace, right? So it's not just going online and saying, I've got a 4-foot tube I need to replace. There are 1,000 different 4-foot tubes in 1,000 different colors. The same with a fixture, right? It's a round fixture, but a round downlight, there are hundreds of thousands of different versions, types, lumen packages, and there's nothing worse than you yourself buying a system or buying a lighting product and showing up to your facility and it doesn't fit.
Or it's the wrong color.
It's the wrong color. It doesn't work with the dimmer.
You think it can dim and it can't dim, or it dims a different way than you expect it to dim.
Yeah.
If you talked about finding a trusted advisor, besides you, what do you look for? I mean, what are the kinds of things that if I'm talking to someone about being my lighting advisor, what are the kinds of things I should look for, and what are the things I should look out for?
Well, number one, the thing you should look out for is anybody that comes in to talk about a product right away.
A specific product.
A product. That's a salesperson, right? The salesperson is going to come in with their product and then talk to you about how well their product performs, how great it does, and all the different things that it can do, right? I would say if that happens, I would not do business with that person. Because that's not what lighting is about, right? That's not what any business is about when they're selling a product. It's not about how well it can do. It's about how well it's going to solve your challenges and how well it's going to support you and how well it's going to help you grow your business. So if a trusted advisor comes in and asks questions and learns about you and how you make decisions and wants to see your facility and how it operates and how the employees are using it, I would say that's a great lighting consultant. That's a great person that I want to do business with, because the more he knows about me, the more he knows about how my facility operates, the better he can navigate the marketplace of technology and come up with a system that's right for me.
Hey, thanks for watching. Before you go, 3 quick things. First of all, if you like this content and you want to see more of it, hit the like and subscribe button down below. We're going to be releasing these on a regular basis. So while you're down there, hit the notification bell, and when we come out with new content, you'll be notified. This is a community that's built on your questions, your comments, and your participation. There are 2 ways that you can participate in that. One, obviously, ask questions in the comment section down below or make a comment. We'd love to know what you hear. Also, we're taking your comments, putting them together, and there is a companion podcast that goes along with this video where we're going to answer all of your questions and all of your concerns that you have around this topic or any others. Look in the show notes down below for links to the podcast or any of our other content. Thanks, guys.